the biggest story of the night taking place in Atlanta at the SEC Championship. Let's roll the tape. Come and get in at play number 3, first drive for Marksville. And the stud himself, Daniel Miller, I told you about him already, calling his own number. Yeah, I mean, what will you say, Fitz? Call him a temptation. He's a Rolling Stone. And I'm actually going to try to catch up with a couple fans right now. Hey, excuse me, how you all ladies doing today?
Hi, how are you?
Right now, we have a hard time tackling a trash can, seriously. So we got to tackle somebody tonight.
First quarter, LSU driving. Joe Burrow drops back, and he's got all the time in the world. Believe it or not, this play lasted 16 seconds before he hooks up with Jamar Chase for the 23-yard touchdown pass. You got on an LSU shirt. I'm assuming that you're an LSU fan. I mean, tell me a little bit about the experience and, you know, what it means to be here. I feel like they're going to put up 40 points. I've predicted my score.
You still think so?
Yes, 41-34.
Wow. Against the Clemson defense, you think they're going to allow 40 points from LSU?
That's my final answer.
Hey, back up!
Jacobian Guillory, a 6'2", 320-pound monster on the defensive line, causes many offenses fits.
Jacobian Guillory down for the...
A reason why he'll join the national champs this fall after signing his letter of intent to play at LSU.
All right.
In the background, you can hear numerous people telling Jacobian it's all right as he gets choked up during his speech while talking about his mother.
I was coming back from Shreveport, and it was me, my stepdad, and my mom. And he's been working all that. He been working a lot that week, and he didn't really get any rest. So on the way back, he nodded off and went to sleep, and it was a really bad car accident. She didn't make it, so.
On their way back to Alexandria from Shreveport, Jacobian lost his mother, Sharika Yvette Vinson, and his unborn sister when he was only 6 years old.
We just was giving her a baby shower that day, and that happened. And it took a long, long, long time to really not cry when you talk about it and everything.
But my life changed since then. Ever since then, my aunt raised me, and she raised me. She put a roof over my head since June 30th, 2007.
Through the hardship, Jacobian and Angela's relationship blossomed, going from nephew and auntie to mother and son.
Obviously, I'm going to play college football, but I hope to make it to the NFL so I can repay her for all the stuff she's done for me, because what she's done for me is really unpayable, but it's just my way of saying thank you.
You know, everything to me happened for a reason. We were all blessed by it. We definitely miss her totally and everything, but she still was here. But Jacobian had been blessed, and she wouldn't have it no other way. And even though Jacobian's mother passed away more than 10 years ago, her memory lives on, and her son carries a piece of her every time he hits the field.
Yeah, actually, when I wrap my wrist or my wrist with tape, I put 1975 on one of them, and that's the year she was born, to kind of play tribute to her.
The story of a family that persevered through pain and continues to make the best of each moment going forward.
I love him so much, and I want the best for him, and I'll be there pretty much every game.
Corey Howard, News Channel 5 Sports. Now, with the addition of this new fire station, residents could possibly see a decrease in their fire rating. According to officials with the Lake Commission, this empty lake could be full by the beginning of this spring. Now, the damage here at Pineville High at the field house did happen during the 6th period, just 4 days away from Christmas, and residents in Leesville are already beginning to celebrate the holiday. Now, this F-15 served as one of the main attractions at today's event. But being a pilot is only one of the many jobs that the Guard has to offer. Today, Louisiana sees the first death of COVID-19 and more numbers to report.
Yeah, Corey, so what are the mayors saying about all this?
Well, actually, I spoke to both mayors today, and New Llano's mayor, Carolyn Todd, she says her community does not want to merge with Leesville, whereas Leesville's mayor, Rick Allen, said he would like for both cities to merge. And if that does happen, he believes that both mayors should step down, including himself.
Wow.
With school out due to the COVID-19 pandemic, two sisters are spending a lot of their time at their grandma's restaurant, working. But that's not all that they're doing.
We were in the car, my mom was like, see, you know, since you have like almost the entire school year off of school, maybe you could write letters to people. So when I got home, I wrote a letter and I finished it, and my mom said, Caitlin, this is really good. So she texted KLB, and I was like, what are you doing? She was like, well, we want to get the word out, Caitlin. And I said, okay, let's do it.
That's when we received the message from Caitlin's mom, telling us about the amazing 6th grader and her big sister writing letters to patients in nursing homes.
we would go to the nursing homes and like visit with them. And since we can't like do that right now, we're trying to like just spread it like all around.
While nursing homes are not allowing visitors due to the pandemic, Caitlin and Kendall say that will not stop them from making someone's day.
I want them to know that these letters have a purpose and they're not just like regular letters just saying hi, whatever, and stuff like that. They're like, hi, my name is Caitlin, and I want you to know that no matter what you're going through, I'm praying for you and that we're here for you.
Well, it makes me feel special, like I'm helping a person out. We're calling it the Be the Light Challenge, and you're just trying to show others compassion in our community.
The Knoll sisters encourage others to join them in writing these letters. All you have to do is drop your letter off at the Mustard Seed in Leesville on Entrance Road, and these sisters will make sure that letter gets to a nursing home.
A drive down John Brewer Road can change one's perspective and make them realize how blessed they really are.
Man.
Trees on top of homes, memories lost and loved ones deceased.
Right now, they're trying to plan the funeral.
Monday morning, Sharber and his family lost 59-year-old Betty Patton, who died when a tornado ripped through her home. The loss of a loved one emotional, and the sight of destruction devastating.
This was the front porch.
This was the front porch?
Yeah.
And just like everyone else, Sharber and the Patton family are working to pick up the pieces.
Right now, it's at a standstill as far as her side. I mean, we're trying to get this sifted through to see whether there's anything salvageable before the weather takes any more of it.
Sheriff Kraft says this particular section of Vernon Parish, just east of Rose Pine, took the hardest hit.
This is just, the first day after the storm, and there's still a lot of recovery efforts ongoing.
But despite taking such a devastating blow, Kraft says these particular disasters showcase a special bond within the community.
The good thing was we got a lot of good citizens, and they all pitched in and went to helping their neighbors. A lot of folks still have days and days ahead of them as far as trying to clean up, pick up, and remove debris. And then some people have to just start all over.
The story of many residents in this area. While material can be replaced, the loss of a loved one is something that can't be undone. A lesson Sharber and the Patton family wants everyone to keep in mind over the holiday season.